Greg Isaacs is here as we talk about some of the strangeness coming out of the Kyle Rittenhouse trial. It's good to see you.
Good to see you, Lori.
Hey, let's start with the jury. How the jury, the final jury doing the deliberation, was selected. It was almost like bingo.
Right. Unless you've served on a jury, you've never seen an alternate juror be selected. And typically what happens in Knox County throughout the United States, the judge draws names from a box, a hat, and then a certain juror or jurors become alternates. They typically stay and listen to the proof, but they're not the 12. They go back in the jury room to deliberate.
A lot of times you have 18, right?
Right, but in this case, the judge had a bingo box, let the defendant, which is unheard of, draw the names. Then later he does a video where he says, hey, the reason I did it, it was convoluted. There was an issue with race many years ago. And I may be, most judges don't, I may be the only one in the country. Very strange. The other thing that has driven spectators crazy is as you have this very serious murder trial, you have an 18-year-old who was 17 years old at the time.
Two people are dead.
For his life, literally a life sentence. 2 people were shot, 1 person injured. And the judge's phone kept coming, ringing and playing Lee Greenwood, God Bless the USA, the theme song for President Trump's rallies. Today, right before the jury went out, he made a comment regarding the past president and the president before him. Unheard of.
Yeah, so, okay, listing all those things, does that open the door for any kind of appeal?
If Rittenhouse is convicted, you have opened the door wide open for an appeal. And, you know, judges are supposed to be like umpires. We don't know the names of officials, umpires, because they're typically calling balls and strikes,
going
fouls
by
and
the mandate of the law.
Once in a high-profile case, you know the judge's name, you know there's a problem. But let's talk about the closing arguments. We've an 8-day trial. We have 32 witnesses, 12 videos of what happened, and the prosecution, as we said last week, have tried to paint Kyle Rittenhouse as a teenage vigilante that came to Kenosha based on a Facebook post by the Kenosha Guard. Let me ask you about
that. While we're talking about the prosecution, the prosecuting attorney picks up his rifle and has his hand on the trigger, and he points that a lot of people have been very vocal about that, speaking out against it, saying, hey, this goes against gun safety, basic issues. What do you say about that?
A lot of things, the way the alternate jurors were selected is strange. Judge with a cell phone ring tone on, bizarre, but lawyers picking up a gun in a murder case, not. So quite frankly, other than pointing the gun at people in the courtroom, not following gun safety, not unusual. But again, is this a teenage vigilante that came and thrust himself in the already violent protest based on a police shooting? Or is this a self-defense case where this young man was being chased by the mob with one of the individuals that were shot possessing a firearm? If you have a firearm and you are in imminent fear of deadly harm, you can respond in kind, but the jury's out.
We'll find out soon.
Stay tuned.
Thank you, Greg. So if you have a legal question, send it Greg's way. We'll see if he can clear it up for you. Email askisaacs@wate.com. And remember, we bring Greg on every Wednesday at 5:30.